That was Erin West's arc right here. Brand new, super fancy, Khaleesi Wharf. The last villain thing that we can do in Khaleesi Wharf, or in the game, because we've done everything except old school LRSF. So that's this one, cutting back old growth. We're going to go in and we're going to get that achievement. Even though I think it's kind of silly. I don't think we have to do that last mission to get the Chivo, but whatevs, man. See what she wants. Alright, so talk, and we're going to be very nice. Boom. I'm listening. Yeah, I don't have to make that guy go crazy, I know. I'm in. I said I'm in. My team. Yes. Okay, sounds good. Thank you. I will. Yeah, that should make this a lot easier than whatever we were trying to do before. So let's go in here and let's get this thing. And then we got to talk to like 17 different people or something, which makes this interesting. I have to do a lot of clicking through people we can phone call. And of course, not reading any of the text, because there's too much of it. And we've already read a lot of it. Friends, Romans, countrymen. Dwarves of Zarbon, Overlord of Space. As I say, being here's like Milmac and Autumn. The Center of Customs, I'm now betrothed to this Cray Corporation. Before we wed, I must prove my worth by leading the all-truest Die Vision into battle. On my planet, our greatest foes are the trees, and I suspect it is no different here. To prove my nuptial worth, I will destroy all walking trees and any who stand before them. Now we beat up a bunch of skulls. So basically, Cray is, they're not cloning these dudes, but it's like the next best thing. Like they're mixing and matching like memories and body parts and stuff. Like, I get it. It's the clans from BattleTech. But I'll be honest, I kind of thought they were doing that in the original Protectors anyways, so yeah. Like, I thought that was like totally how the original Paragon Protectors were. Like, by the time you get to like the 7th generation ones, that they were already mixing and matching powers. Alright, boom. Were they good bios? Sometimes there's actually really nice writing snuck into character biographies, and it's like, why is this just hidden here? Who's gonna look at this? And I guess the answer is like you and sometimes me, which is a little cray-cray. Terrorized, really. Yeah, cray-cray. You know, as my niece once said, that's a little cray-cray. I guess this is what she was talking about. It's nice seeing like Amanda Vines and stuff, like some of these characters that we've seen in other places as reporters showing up again doing reporter stuff. Like, I appreciate that. That's good continuity of game. Help, Craycorp has infiltrated my streamer. Oh my goodness, yes. Well, it's all that Cray Cola I've drunk over the years. It's got nanites. That's how you know it's good. You know, now that I'm not actually reading the text in this arc, I'm having more fun. I don't know what that says. Wait, Cray Cola's got MSG in it? No wonder it's so good. You know, that stuff is the essence of flavor. Elbow Davis. Wow, what a name. I don't think I've seen that character before, but I like him. Oh, we don't need to fight these dudes. Oh, well, it's too late. You're going to need to fight you too. Let's just blow up. Go away. Really, the shade survived. Bull crap! That's stupid! It's getting cold. Well, you do worship a death god. What did you think was going to happen? Man, OnlyFans better give me a bigger cut for... Wait, what? Okay, things got weird in the dialogue again. At least this time nobody's getting, like, goo in their eyes, so we got that going for us. Oh no, Tom's defeated me, curse you, Altruist Division of Cray. I didn't even read that dialogue and I knew this was a setup. So we got that going for us. Alright, debrief with West. Okay, let's go back up to the top here. Okay, we did Mortals, I'm Zarbon. Say, hope to keep you laughing. Also, some mention the skulls. I kind of ignored your note cards. Okay. Hope to keep you laughing. And then... mention skull, so the skull thing was clever. Yeah, skull thing was pretty clever. There we go. What's next? Okay. Alright, so hopefully we just got some Iris West points. Maybe? I didn't see, with the other heroes, we got like they liked that or didn't like that in the dialogue box, and I don't see that for her here. Alright, so... Pleasure's mine. Scroll through the dialogue up here. Sacred Stone liked that, so she liked something I said. I don't think I'm going to bother doing all these clicks. I think I'm ready. Oh, we have to, don't we? Dang it. Okay. So yeah, they're taking like bits of other people's minds and mash them together and all that jazz. Rechat. Oh, Rose Tanner. Yes, Ryu Long. Thank you. All right, so here's Shadow Dragon. All right, Shadow Dragon, what's going on here, sister? Shadow Dragon, you're like, Captain Tabez, can't believe this. Yes, you can touch me. Yeah, I don't see Rose Tanner. Original fan, I get to work with you. I'm not a good guy. Oh, I've killed lots of people. That's silly. We have explicitly killed people. Rogue. Such a big fan. Prove it. How much you know about me? Just gatekeeping. My Tabez fan. I got it. Don't worry. I'm still too much shock over action community to get angry about this. Oh, I guess we screwed that up. Shadow Dragon decided she might even be more of the god's favorite princess. Been decided ever. Still not seeing Rose Tanner here. Okay, she thinks I'm calling her out, which is low-key, not cool to do someone's truth. I'm still not seeing the name Rose Tanner anywhere. Okay. The Homecoming forum has no, in quotes, Rose Tanner anywhere, it looks like. Search type all contents. Rose Tanner, date created, any. Let's try that again. Okay, if I take the quotes off, there's a bunch of stuff. If I put the quotes back, there's not. So we are missing out. We don't know who Rose Tanner is, but apparently everyone else does. So much that no one's even saying anything. Good, now we get to the real work. Yes! Point me in the right direction. Okay, check out the abandoned Cray lab. Aye, boss. Let's take the stairs. I want to fly. Flying's for losers. Real ones stay grounded, bro. Well, hopefully this isn't too long of a thing here. Well, as I learned from the movie Rain Man, Qantas never crashed. That's actually not true anymore, but in the 80s it was true. Qantas had a crash in the 90s, I think. Okay, they got their bants going again, which I appreciate. I actually really like the little in-mission banter that they wrote for these characters. It's endearing. I think the art could have used like more of them bantering in mission like this and a little less wall of text. And I think I'd have been a much bigger fan of this experience. Oh hey, we're about to get an ad break, so thank you for the pennies you're sending my way. I do appreciate them. Never thought I'd be fighting Devouring Earth again. There's a lot of great clues that these dudes are not quite all there. Just buried in their banters. You know, their bants they got going on. There's 3 of them. Where's the other 2? He's stuck somewhere? He must be stuck somewhere. Oh well. Alright, well at least this time we don't have to make that one guy mad, and we've done the dialogue options to make her like us. So we should be able to get to the badge. Dude, Tiny Blade, you're rocking. It's actually a pretty nice little team. If their AI was a little better, I could probably turn the difficulty up and them not get murked. Oh, there's Shadow Dragon getting goo in her eye again. That's a silly bit of dialogue. But I kind of like it. Like, I like these people as characters. I think they're kind of neat. Yep, we're going to the interview. She learned how to... Whoa! Whoa, whoa! You can't just say something like if she learned how to swallow. Like, golly. They never left the start. Love you too. Sure, let's go. Trying to clean up a crazed folly. It's ashamed to find about something. Okay. Alright, well, we're clearing them out and kick their butts. Where's Fire Guy? Blazing Blade. Yeah? No, actually, Shadow Dragon. Let's keep her, like, super happy. Glad the team is there to have my back. Boom. You should not try... Whoa! Whoa! You can't tell somebody not to talk with something in their mouth. Golly! Chat is going a little crazy tonight. Montero! Whoo! You can tell it is like after midnight, that it's almost 1 a.m. Like, people are getting spicy! I'm supposed to be the one cracking these jokes anyway, not you. Alright, let's pull up dialogue stuff here. Clear the lab. See through the interview but avoid sabotaging, praising your team members, being informed both okay, repeatedly saying it's classified, installing the team. Okay. Alright, so work my magic out there. You know, I would kill the sensitivity trainers, so that's probably not a good idea. I don't think digging into any of those options matters. Let's go back here. So what's next? I no longer know what's going on in my chat, and that is okay. We're going to go recover the research, everybody. Montero's like, I don't give a good goddamn. Radiant Darkness is badum-tishing. Ryu Long is, like, doing the little heart with, not sure which flag that is, but little heart hands with a flag in it. Like, we got some things going here. Apparently that's a joke at the expense of RuPaul. All right, well, you know, RuPaul. All right, we're just gonna let them do their thing, since apparently we don't need to actually fight everything in here, just go to the end. Remember watching, did RuPaul have a TV show on like A&E or something, like back in the late 90s? Like I remember watching something like that. That was a long time ago. Yes! Oh, look at that. Look at that. If only my memory for recent events was this good. Okay. I don't know where our crew is, but it doesn't matter. I appreciate that the last room has the glowy we need in it. How many platforms am I on? I'm not entirely sure what you mean by that. I only stream on Twitch, and then the videos get posted up like right now. Tonight's stream has been like 4 or so episodes to go up on the YouTubes. So I do that too. Plus YouTube also gets, when I do like comic book videos or like shorts or talk about a movie or something like that, that just ends up as a video over on YouTube. I have streamed on other platforms. Gotta watch it. I don't really care. I mean, if you say something whack, I'm just not gonna read it. And then, you know, maybe a mod rolls in here and bans you or something. Like, you know, if Ninja Weasel wants you to go, that's just how it is. Ooh, this smells worse than the last lab. Thank you. Do my best. Hey, heard some important research. Yes, it will help in the fight against the devouring Earth. That's great to hear. Very impressive. Everyone was instrumental in our success. Let a communicator sound in post. Let's make it look like you're on to more important work. All right, cool. Yes, something whack. Wow. Yes, I did lie because I'm a liar. As are all people. It's in our nature. That is a lot of text for you, Longs. You're filling me in on, like, RuPaul drama. I had no idea about any of this stuff, so that's interesting. Okay, glad to please you. I wanted to have to file another HR complaint. Oh, she likes us this time. She likes us this time. Look at that. We're going to get an HR complaint. Sure, hit me. Okay, so now we get to the mission where the team's gonna get deleted. Make it short, you made an emote based on that. Yeah, I gotcha. In fact, keep the goo out of. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay. You know, I do have some silly new emotes, man. I just got these like last week. That's that character. Well, you can see the PNG tuber. That's my elect. Or my Claws Elect Brute, which back on live was a character I actually did. God, you might not remember the brief fad with Claws Elect Brute's rule, but that was totally a thing for like a week. Actually, longer than that, because I farmed up like 20 different weird power set combos using that same general principle. But that was good times, man. I miss those silly ambush farms. Let's see. All right, let's just keep punching people. Hi, guys. But that Clawsy Lick is a ton of fun. Like, I find that a great power set combo. Kind of like this Rad Spines, man. Like, it just clicks with me. Fire, 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 ice when the last was mixed between PSS and SS. If you're talking tanks, I've only played an Ice Armor tanker once, and I think I only got it to like level 20, so I don't have a lot of experience. Didn't they make changes to Hibernate? So that it's no longer Hibernate? Like, I think I remember seeing something about that in the patch notes. But yeah, I had an ice tank. And I'm trying to remember if I liked it or not. I think I probably didn't play it too far. Like, yeah, I definitely stopped that one at like level 20. Because that was one of the characters I had on a server that was not Virtue. Which meant I only really touched those characters like maybe once a month. So I played through like some of the stuff that I found really fun at lower levels, and then I got to the like level 20 range, and I was just kind of like, eh, and stopped. Tankers on live were a good bit more, what's the right word, anemic than they are here. Especially at lower levels, it was kind of hard to solo one. And I didn't really know anybody that played on whichever server had that character. Alright, here we go. So we click the glowy. One runs to IP, the other to Eden. To split up. Sounds like a plan. Alright, so we'll get Shadow Dragon on our side. Let's see. Binding Blade, Blazing Blade, Shadow Dragon, and Sacred Stone, like what we just did. Alright. Cool. It's my favorite class to play. Right now, my favorite class to play is this tank, actually. I have had a completely ridiculous amount of fun playing this character. In the past, like, I don't really have a favorite class. I got some things I don't like to play. And those aren't even like classes. They're like specific power sets. Like I am an awful kinetic player. Like just please don't give me kinetics. You'll be like, where's my speed boost? And I'll be like, I'm freaking out because I've had to click too many buttons. Please give me a second to recover. But like on that same front, man, like I really like playing my Sonic Defender. So I guess if I had to pick like a class, and not a particular character, probably Scrappers. I probably played more Scrappers over the years than anything else. Like it's just pure fun. You just get in there and you punch things really hard and you just enjoy life. But man, at the same time, like I've had so much fun over the years with like a mastermind. My bots force field back on live was an absolute just hoot. Here on this server, I think I actually like my bots robotics force fields mastermind a little bit better. It's just a blast, man. I just like put traps down. My robots are basically like moving laser turrets, and at the end of the day, we just have a good time. Okay, rest of your team members, let's go. Interesting. Interesting. Last time, wasn't it Flaming Sword guy? Yeah, well, Ryu Long, that's what you get for cheating on the server with another server. Fire Kin Controller is the only kinetic I ever played that I liked, and that wasn't because I teamed with it. That was because I just farmed with it. Very easy to do that. Time has got word that half the team is missing. Okay, hold on. Let's see. Clear out Devouring Earth Hive. Debrief with the West, select either explain option. Yep. That's it, too bad, so sad. On we go. And then we need, who did you lose? It's easier when the grief is shared. So we still haven't gotten an answer from Shadow Dragon about who Rose Tanner is. So I don't know that we're going to get one, unless it was in a clue. Wait, did I... Are they not the Tanners and Alf? I thought they were the Tanners and Alf. Roseanne TV show. God, you know how long it's been since I watched Roseanne? No, they were the Connors in Roseanne. They were the Connors, not the Tanners. Thank you, Internet, for being able to answer. Oh, can you play a pet class next? Oh, you know what? Yeah, after I get done getting this badge, I'll swap over to, like, my bot's Traps Mastermind. We can do a couple missions. Where was I? Let's see. That's it, too bad. Who did you lose? It's easier when the grief is shared. Wes should tell you about her mentor. Oh, we got Gone But Not Forgotten this time. Okay, we're on track for the badge. Alright, I'm sorry, nobody should have to go through that. Okay, so next, capture some B-roll. So this is the point where here it says we need to start calling people up. So we got Gone But Not Forgotten. So we need to talk to Bell or number 6. Alright. Oh, we're doing this through Aura. We're actually going to have to go visit everybody. Ugh. Alright, let's go... God, let's go to Tavish Bell then. You can farm with just about anybody. I saw a dude like farming some stuff with a Dominator one time, and I'm just like, wow, that's kind of crazy. All right, let's go get Tavish's wall of text here. Let's get the clues open. Being mind controlled. Alright, we'll just... We're not getting any clues here, guys. Actually, hold on. What if we just talk about Sharon Brown? Yeah, it makes sense. So can you tell me about Brown? You have to be trustworthy after all. What you did with that Demon Seed data. Hey, let's not talk about that. Okay, we got Lab Attack. So that's off the list. We got 1, 2, 3. So there's a bunch here that we need to talk to him about. Was the hero Flambeau? So that's what made Flambeau go evil. Okay, so we got Careless Vigilante. What was the hero investigating? Pointless Death. Deceased's Deposition. Oh, hey, thank you for the ad break. A lot of my followers play the game. Oh, hey, you might be stuck in ad land. Let me answer that one in chat. A lot of them have, especially ones that are here tonight, have played COH, especially ones that are here tonight. There we go. Okay, so Deceased Disposition. Can you find the IDs? Okay, so we did that. This says we then need to talk... Looks like we should talk to 6 before we talk to Kelly Ukwa. Oh no, I take that back. It looks like we talk to Ukwa, then we talk to 6. Okay. Kelly Ukwa and Nerva Archipelago. Okay, we should be back from the ad break. So, looks like now, I'm just following this guide here. It looks like we should talk to Ukwa. And then we talk to 6. 6, then Ukwa. Okay, we have to talk to everybody in multiple orders. This sucks. Okay, let's talk to 6 first then. Then we'll talk to Ukwa, because it looks like number 2, lab attack. No. Number 4, cut costs is a topic for 6. I hate this, by the way. This is way too complicated of going back and forth and back and forth. I liked the, when they did something similar in Mr. G's arc. But this one's kind of just a thing. And not a good thing. Okay, 6. You're back over here, right? Yeah. Okay. So we have covering their butts now. Where's that at? That's number 10. I guess we're done with this. So now let's run to Kelly Ukwa. Beller 6, Beller 6, Beller 6, then Ukwa, then Ukwa, then Ukwa. Okay. This is a lot of very silly running around, in my opinion, but that's okay. If we had done this in the previous time we were going through this arc, it would have been a lot easier, because I could have just phone called these people, and then we wouldn't have to actually go to where they're at. But doing this through Ouroboros means I can't phone call them, and that sucks. Okay, now we need to talk to Kelly Ukwa. She's way over at the end of the zone. She's about as far away as you can get, without being all the way on Thorn Isle. She's like over here. Oh, my lack of travel powers. So, City Heroes actually has a very different, like, perspective on how classes work compared to most MMOs. You know, most MMOs you got, like, healer, tanker, damage dealer, right? In City Heroes, that's not so much true. Like, the Brute is kind of a hybrid tanker damage dealer. The Mastermind is kind of like a hybrid tank and support character. Like, it's a little wild. I thought Kelly Ukwa was standing over here. Am I wrong? Am I wrong about where she's at? I don't want to have to... I might as well just pull her up on the wiki. Wait, there she is. Okay. Other side of the wall. Whew! Okay. Anything about that? More details might be able to help you. Flambeau was behind it. Ah, yes. I know. Directly impacted me. Cray. This must have been Miss West's friend. Covering their butts. Alright, so we got covering their butts. Hold on. Let me write this down on a piece of paper. So we got 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Alright. So we just got covering their butts, which is 10. We got deceased disposition. Questionable intent for 7. Careless vigilante. That's number 5. Safety failures. That's number 3. I can't believe I'm having to do a freaking checklist here. Lab attack is 2. I've forgotten 1. Okay, so we're missing 4, 6, and 8. So cut costs. Okay, so that's here. Okay, so we just got cut costs somewhere. Then 6, we need to talk to Beller Ukwa. Okay. Pointless death. We had that one. It says you lose it if you go back to Ukwa, which is what we just did. But I think we just got it again. We just got it again. And then 8, Shady Cray D. Beller 6, then Ukwa, then 6. Okay. Okay, so we got everything except the one we need to go back to 6 for. Alright, thank you. You know what? Actually, it'd be a lot quicker if we just teleport there. Then we can pick up number 8. And I think that's all we need. Hey, buddy. Is that it? Is that Shady? Normally when you're playing this game, you don't have to go through all this. I don't know what we're doing in our lives here. Here we go, we got it. Shady Cray D. For Kelly Ukwa number 6, it seems the truth about Flambeau's investigation. Someone in the middle. Cray had been conducting legal research. In addition to illegal research, Cray must have caught wind of the investigation because they moved the illegal tech out a day before Flambeau attacked the lab. Had she done a better job with her investigation, she never would have gone to the lab even if the illegal tech was still there. Alright. So now we need to go beat up the Devouring Earth. You know, a few hours ago, the 2 Richie War Zones, probably from when they were forming a thingamajig. Yeah, those Devouring Earth are higher level. We're just going to run down to Founders Falls. They're lower level here, which means they'll be quicker to beat up. Plus, in Richie War Zone, I'd have to go. Don't you have to go like way out in the west? Like, I think that's a longer run than what we're doing right here. Hey, thank you for splitting. Are you gonna summon a dude for me? Okay, swarm, we'll take it. A couple swarms. Hey, that guy. Andy. Alright, let's run back to Khaleesi Wharf. Oh yeah! It's, like I got all these wind arrows, so a lot of these, when you see the ice effect, it's usually actually like the immobilize procking right there. Because it procs that big ice crystal. The hold one up here in lunge can too. Like, it doesn't really make sense for the character, but, you know, that's okay. I like having those procs in there because pinning enemies to a spot or holding them for a couple of seconds, that's all good for damage mitigation. Yeah, a lot of it's because Throw Spines is a big AoE, and so even though proc per minute says that it can't proc that often, it will sometimes just blast into like 3 or 4 enemies at a time. Like, it just happens, and then it won't proc for a while, and then it'll blast a bunch of dudes again. So that's just how that particular power combo tends to work. And I'm not sure if the other Winter O procs have effects like that. Okay. If you're missing clues, go back to contacts, try all the Sharon. Do we need to talk here? Behind the attack. Yeah, it was Flambeau. Okay. We got it. So technically we can end this here, but we're gonna go through and see if we can learn more about Shadow Dragon and who Rose Tanner is. Let's go solve the great mystery of Rose Tanner. Whoever that is. So you always end up with the same 2 new guys. Okay. Cubidos might be useful, but if robots build, they're not really changing up. I don't even know what they are. That's how out of the times I am. I did like, what was that one new set? There was one new set I thought was pretty swanky. I might even have it slotted here. Ice Minstrel's Torment? Yeah! I thought this was pretty swanky. For Spine's characters in particular. It's a slow set, but it does damage. Like, I dig this one. So, Cupidos, huh? Are those, I'm gonna assume they're just a damage thing. Are they like universal damage? Oh yeah, Cupid's Crush. I gotcha. I gotcha. I haven't actually looked into those yet. But a chance for Confuse is a pretty nice proc. Especially on a controller. Like, if you've already got Confuse, being able to stack more Confuse is known as a good thing. Thank you for this reminder. When I'm putting together a build for my 2 new Dominators, I might, think about that. Oh my gosh. Humph, What do we do here? Oh, there we go. So you don't have to clear the mission map out. Okay. I like that the Fortunata's Hypnosis set has sleep in it, but Fortunatas don't have a sleep ability. I think that's really funny. Okay, what's next? Okay, I'm not seeing Rose Tanner anywhere in here. So let's read this dialogue in the next to last mission and see if Rose Tanner shows up anywhere in it. Gosh, what even is your mother's maiden name? Oh, dude, I'm so sorry. Okay, let's threaten the new guys. I don't know what she just said there, but that's cool. Don't know if she exists except for Shadow Dragon, you know, maybe. I accept the tension. I can't believe they were defiant like that. I didn't expect you to defuse by agreeing not to go down there. I'm glad you did. Hate to have to fight someone who's supposed to be on my team. It's so good. Okay, she approves. She approves. Hey, that looks good. Heck yeah! We're not talking about that tunnel. Alright, well maybe we'll get to learn some secrets about these other people too. Including Homeboy here. I love this blue hat he's wearing, it's ridiculous. Okay, he appreciated that. No point second guessing. Okay, so we got a lot of pluses with him. All right, Shadow Dragon, let's actually check this text out. See how you're doing. Woo! Okay, everybody, I need your eyes too. If you're looking on mobile, you can't read this, but pretend you're not looking on mobile. We're scanning for Rose Tanner. Oh, that's so sweet. You're asking me how I'm doing. That's like exactly what I expect someone like you caring about your fans. I want to get your support too. That's very cool. Some bosses wouldn't care. Let me go. Oh, Emily. Emily's my real name, by the way. Emily is always so cheerful and upbeat. I bet she's doing great when we ask about her, but no, not always. Sometimes I get sad. I'm awesome. Because the coolest super on earth asked me how I'm doing. Glad you're on my side. Yeah, like no duh. In all of the worlds, both things you saw the old ones, even that one you're totally just evil and mind controlled everyone to love you. Did you know about that one? It's supposed to be really sad. Or wait, was that just fanfic? Oh no! I don't know what AF3 is, but I'm scared to Google that. Regardless, I'll always be on your side, even if someone thinks you're lame. Okay, cool. I guess I should try to tell them all the reasons so awesome, really need more fans. I can do it. Alright. Wait, you grew disillusioned? Why? No, 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 no. No! AO3 is... I don't want to know what that is, Relog. I feel like that would lead me down into some dangerous, like, stuff that would hurt my brain. We're gonna keep looking for Rose Tanner. They were all like, Tubbs, don't go down the tunnel. You were like, okay, fine, I'll take the high ground and not go down the tunnel. And laughed because get it, not going down is taking the high ground and meeting on, well. Makes sense. She'd love that. Great. Nosferatu. Wait, did you say Nosferatu? Man, you got it. Yeah, I know. Looking forward to more work together. Okay, I think we're doing an awesome job. I count on you to hype me up. That's all I need to hear. Alright. Alright, bestie. Yeah, bestie. I think we've talked to everybody, haven't we? You. Hold on, we're missing somebody. Right? You. Oh, you. Okay, that is all 5. Alright. Let's call them up. Okay, so let's all go to Utopia Planitia or wherever. Oh, we're about to get an advertisement, but don't worry, Rose Tanner, whose name has not popped up yet, has not yet popped up. Oh man, I'm fading. Where's XLG? He needs to type, "You're fading" in the chat for me. My crew? Wait, a fanfic site? Like, what, fanfic.net or something? Like, I remember that from a long, long time ago. I remember fanfic.net or fanfic.com? I've never really been big into... Think it's a successor? Okay. Yeah, I've never really been big into, like, that whole world. So, I don't know a whole lot about it. think it matters if they get beaten up in this mission? Like, can I just run to the end, like, go do the objectives? Or you think I actually need to fight through this? And since there's 3 of them, will we get, like, if we don't have to beat them all up, like, will we get 3 dialogues? They really need to just get rid of Old School Moment of Glory for Fairground Protectors. This sucks. I didn't see this before. Okay, it's a body with fungus. Oh, that's lovely. The fungus among us. Yeah, this is a cool looking map. I'm gonna give props, man. I like the way this map looks. It's got the holes from Baphomet on the Big B map. Code Merlin or whatever it is. Got the Doc Delilah, like, debris and stuff. It looks grungy and dirty. Like, this map is a triumph. Huge success. Isn't one of you psychic? No, the psychic one's dead. Okay, never mind. Lol, spaghetti coding. Dude, all programs that are not brand new and written by a single person at a very high level are spaghetti. That's not an excuse for anything. Now, coding you're not familiar with, like you don't know what it's doing, that's an excuse. And a perfectly valid one. Which would be like, oh, the code's spaghetti. Man, it's all spaghetti all the way down. I actually know more than I probably should say about the game's models and stuff, because I know the person who figured out the code flow to make all that stuff work. And built new models in Blender for the game. But just the models are like in some ridiculous like format, and it's just like, why does it have to be this way? And it's like, that's how they wrote it, because they wrote their own engine. And it's like, oh yeah, they sure did, didn't they? Which I appreciate, man. You know how hard it is to write an engine? That's a big feat, man. Those crazy Cryptic devs did a great job. And this engine, for all the stuff that's been grafted onto it over the years, is still like running pretty well. Like it hangs in there way better than it has any right to. It's phenomenal work. You can tell it's phenomenal because it still works. And they've got the, you know, workflow designed with the tool chain to be able to still compile updates to the engine and all that kind of stuff. Very cool. That's a lot of work, man. Just getting code from some old version of Visual Studio or whatever and getting it to recompile in a new version is not a trivial task. The costume is PNG. Oh, that's pretty cool. I didn't know about that. Blazing Blade's still a bad guy? I'm sorry, Blazing Blade, that I let you down, bro. Yeah, that's kind of cool. I appreciate that. Thank you. Okay, so we've still got Sacred Stone with us. So Sacred Stone gonna be at the cutscene. We're just gonna run to the end. If they get beat up or whatever, I don't care. Because we're about the cutscene and stuff anyway. So it doesn't really matter. I'm writing down what happened to you. Blinding Blade, is there anything in there that's still you? I'll check the chat here in a second. I think we're getting a different ending. I don't think we're going to get to learn about Rose Tanner. So you only get one in here? Oh no, there we go. Wow. Should we say I have kind of a mercy if you ask me? I think I need a moment. Do you hear that? Something's getting into my head. I think I'm feeling a bit sick. Best yet to be bare bad news. I think I'm going to be just like those guys we killed too soon. Or soon too. Oh, what's with the mushroom at his feet? That's weird. Take me back into the fight against these mushroom faces. Devouring Earth is scary, man. There are a whole lot of them. Oh, like this isn't just perfect. Super Devouring Earth, reckon our touching moment. Dang, Top Ezga's what's your #1 fan after all? Someone else was someone who really hated that annoying Rose Tanner. Yeah, it was Rose Tanner. Ew, who's Rose Tanner? In the mirror, my voice over right. Why every man felt like Elias said myself. We're all puppets for Cray. I know. Pup's going to dance one last time before the strings are cut. You're going to ask on the wiki? Let's see. There's an Archon Tanner and a Captain Tanner, according to the wiki, but there's no Rose Tanner. So then my crew went off and they did some great stuff and fought bad guys and died. Alright. I'm pretty sure we actually read had her dialogue up on screen long enough to pay attention to it. I did not see her mention Rose Tanner at all right until the very end of this thing. And I don't remember anybody else mentioning Rose Tanner either. On the other hand, there was so much text there, they could have slipped Rose Tanner in and my pattern recognition just didn't see it. according to this forum thread, there's also something to do with Ravenstorm in this arc. Maybe I should run over and talk to him. Maybe we should have done that sooner. Is my zone teleport working again? You don't know who Ravenstorm is? He's the trainer in Striga Isle. He only shows up in one story arc, and that is the John Huston one. But he's been in Striga Isle for 20 years? Right up here, next to Moonfire. Or he was up here next to Moonfire. Where is he? Did I hallucinate him? Oh, there he is. Oh, they moved him. I thought he was up here, but I guess not. This guy. Nope, he won't talk to me, so let's get back out of here. This is the quickest way out of here. I think we can mission port because there's no door. Let's Oro and then just take the train from Atlas. I guess it'd be the quickest. But apparently, according to this bonus guide, there's an additional Easter egg with Ravenstorm. I have no idea how to get it. That is the full total of what I know. Yeah, you're right. Talos probably would have been a little closer. Where am I at? Oh! You actually put me on the back side instead of the front side. Post guide. I'll give you a small hint. Learn how he was ahead of you in West's list of choices in the first discussion with her, then never let go of that rage. Okay. So apparently that's the official line. So there's apparently another clue or something we could get. Okay, let's go talk to her, and then we're gonna be done. Thought you made it out. Oh, thank goodness. Thought you were well. Thought the team members were going to kill you. I'm so sorry. I should have told you everything earlier about their kill switches, about what crazy security would do if you went to Utopia Complex. I'm so glad you're alive. Are you crying? Shut up. Yes, I am crying. I thought you were dead. I thought I'd never talk to you again. I was crying after we got cut off by Cray. Crying now that I know you're safe. At least these are happy tears. Hey, she's going to get out. No, I'm not gonna protect you. I'm a villain. Yep. Everybody with an earpiece. I resigned myself to not getting real justice for Sharon. Said I'm gonna look for a job somewhere else. That will raise too many suspicions. After this quagmire, my future Cray wouldn't be too bright anyway. If it's gonna be like pissing off the captain and getting off at the first port, yeah, it makes sense to me. Can't keep in touch. Langston supposed to have ties to... yeah, right. Why the deterrent protectors be there? Do you think Cray was dumping them there to die or be killed by the Divine Earth, but they were being transformed and the Alpha Team members got kidnapped? Center where those eggs were? I don't know. This is so far outside my realm. You're a person, not a scientist. They can't keep getting away with it. Then where it hurts, you should too. If we're really hurt, the amount I give you is barely enough for anyone to blink at, but it's better than nothing. Maybe you can just do something good with. Alright, do it. I'll take the money. Hey, nice. Before I go, let me kill Flambeau for you. Alright. Okay, another hour and a half, and we got the badge. And we still did not learn who Rose Tanner was. But we are now done. That was the last villain thing we can get to. Now, the contact list does show, like, the hero contacts and stuff in here. Or maybe he's a vigilante contact or something, and we can do his missions because of that. So we'll check that out some other time. Right now, there was a request to go swap over to a pet class. I'm going to hop on a mastermind, and we'll just dink around for a few minutes.